agitating for an election. You cannot put in an election where you are talking of a civilian government. At the point at which we are in Africa, we don't need civilians. We are at war. We are far behind. We need speed, we need energy, we need resources, we need capacity. We need citizens, young men and women who can give in their best to develop their nation. Young men who can assume responsibility and understand that they should be masters of themselves and to decide their own future. We don't need civilians. What are we talking about civilian government? Which democratic election leads or gives power to civilians? When we talk about the population of Mali, of 20 million, for example, how many political parties? Divide that 20 million in political parties. 60%, almost 50% are not eligible to vote. How then do we say democracy gives the room for the majority to decide the government when already majority of its population are not even eligible to vote? How do we go in to build a nation and then we come in from divided minority groups? We should be able to build the same system that America is using that speak about democracy, that China is speaking about. In America, you have what they call the Electoral College. Whether the people vote in all the 30 how many states in America, the Electoral College has to decide who is going to be the president. Is that democracy? In China, it's 2,980 persons that appoint the president. What are we talking about democracy? At the level of the UN National Security Council, since 1945, no election has ever taken place. They have made us to understand that power is centralized and power is, how will I call it? It's hereditary. That is the way they have been ruling the world. So what is the problem if Assimi Goïta today has taken over power on the behalf of the population to create a Mali whereby it can allow the Malians to find a future in their own country? We are getting all this pressure. The AU should have been supporting Assimi Goïta. The ECOWAS should have been supporting Assimi Goïta because the people are fighting for self-determination. 25 years under a democratic system, the Malians have suffered. They went out on the street because they realized that every democratic government has never favored them. Why do you want to take them back from the same place which they are coming from and then you are talking of civilian government? No. What we need dictators. We need strong men who know what is good for their people, who can resist pressures coming from outside and give their nation, build their nation, and give a vision to their citizens to where they are going to. With all of this distraction, the citizens in Mali today cannot even know what is the plan of Assimi Goïta because there's a lot of distraction. We can't run down this road. They should allow him, like I kept saying, Thomas Sankara took over at the age of 35. What did he do in Burkina Faso? Why can we not believe that Assimi Goïta can do that? Why must all this pressure? And that is why I'm saying that